In a world that's evolving faster than ever, this is a space for ideas, knowledge, and connection. Here we exchange insights and perspectives with respect and curiosity, navigating the digital age together. From the mind to the machine, from the human to the future, we're here to explore the boundaries of innovation, creativity, and learning. Welcome to the journey. All right, let's go. Let me get this mic in. Let me get this in. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, second camera today. Uh, yeah, I have been. It has been a hell of a week, I would say. And first of all, I tried. I tried my new prescription medicine. We gotta watch. That's another thing I'm gonna talk soon about it. But yeah, and apparently it was saying that it was supposed to. Let me fix this chair. It was supposed to be an upper, even though it's the same medicine but double of the milligrams. It was meant to be absorbed differently. Therefore, it would act as an upper, would activate me. It knocked me out for almost 40 hours. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll stick to the alternative and yeah, I'll continue to do what I'm doing, strengthen myself and learning and because yeah, we all know where I was trying, everything for me since I have stopped alcohol, it has been everything has been a new experience, because I never knew how to live without alcohol. So I thought maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should try these because every time I tried, I was, with alcohol in my system and quite a bit of it. But yeah, anyway, and then coming back to today. So yeah, obviously I put aside and I'm not taking that anymore. But until last night, I was still feeling, like it's amazing how long stays in your system until you get the other one. But yeah, so um, YouTube, yeah, it's been very disappointing all these. Like all my channels just froze. I mean, Zezius on the Road has got some. Oh, has got some new subscribers, and but I believe that was because of the money I put in to promote a bit the videos. And I've heard from quite a few people as well, like the YouTube agenda and whatnot, and their policies, and so yeah, it gets a bit annoying because surely they may not show my vlog to many people because I wouldn't say awaken, but whatever I bring here and what I'm bringing here, it is things definitely that try to warn people or debate things that are serious. So yeah, and then I felt really bad because I stopped on Rumble. I'm gonna start to post again everything here and on Rumble as well. Only for the vlog, not for the teaching. The teaching I'm gonna finish, as I have mentioned already. I'm gonna finish the chart and the videos that are related to it, and then I'll see what happens from there because yeah, I'm not getting views, and I've been putting like I have over 500 videos already up, and yeah, it's very tiring when you do so much work and you don't get much, not even. So it's frustrating. Yeah, that's the word. It's frustrating. So that's what I've been studying more the background. As I said, I knew that wasn't gonna last much. Whoever watches my first videos will see that I said I was gonna try these because that's what I could do at the moment. I don't have a lot of knowledge for to work on the background yet. Like I know very little about video editing, and I know a little bit about data. I'm studying more because apparently, it might be a easy entry through data entry. Like just type things in and learn how to create the relationships and all that. So that might be one way that I will try to enter. And with all these things that your channels just get frozen, and you just start to think. I was thinking like, man, if I knew that there was, that some things were gonna turn to what it is now, I would have never opened a social media account, or I would have never put my real name on it, because as I have mentioned, I have been dealing with all this scamming and putting a lot of effort to learn how to use the firewalls and how to, yeah, protect myself digitally, because again, uh, I think because of because I tried to have a laugh, the guy got pissed off and he said he was gonna throw my details everywhere. So I'm getting every possible kind of scam. I have warned everybody I have been in contact lately to be careful with, because as I have already made an avatar of myself and it's online, and anybody nowadays can get image from anyone online and throw in a tool, AI tool that, yeah, generates video, even an image, so it doesn't matter really. So yeah, I told everybody to be aware that yeah, they might get in touch and ask for some money, or I don't know, even for more details. I don't know. You see this image I made just before I started the video with AI, because it's a rainy Sunday in London. It is quite warm though. It's 7 degrees, but it's raining. And yeah, so I was these days doing this. I did the medicine test, and I have been studying a bit of data. I have been doing some online courses that are available through the university. That will be back now in February. Still working on the food bank, doing my bit, even though sometimes, as I have mentioned here, we go through things that, yeah, it's hard, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It gets to be, as I said before, like I am still, I still know that I will have to learn more about these to be able to, even as I said, even to protect yourself. It's not only to make money and whatnot, but yeah, or else it's as I said before, go to the bush, but don't even do YouTube. Don't even do, close down all social media and stuff. Literally choose to disconnect, But nowadays it's very, very, it's a big choice in your life. It's a very, very big decision. As I always said, my plans are still to go up to the mountains to start a wolf pack, but I want to work digitally. And if possible, I want to be a ethical hacker. But it's a long run, man. I've been looking and studying some stuff. It's for a person that has very little background as I do with tech and computing knowledge and stuff. It's not easy though. I mean, it might not be impossible, but yeah, it's not easy. But we'll see. Why this noise? Doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's more or less that because this YouTube thing also, as I said, it frustrated me a lot because yeah, you know, it's it's just it's same as TV. Then you can only be there doing what you were allowed to do and saying what you were allowed to say. So I knew about that, but I didn't. You gotta live and live to understand. So one experience it's higher in learning when you leave than when you just read or listen or hear about it. So yeah, now you get the like, oh come on. Oh well, it is what it is. Again, all this introduction to uh, quantum physics and this now this quantum computing and all that, it makes it makes us think a little bit more even other. I mean, it doesn't makes it is the only way. You have to think really, really far from what we were taught. So everything turns out to be suspicious, and I don't know if you guys have been following, but this entanglement, what Einstein used to call the a spooky action at a distance, and yeah, the fact that the computer resolved the equation like in less than 5 hours, what would take like 10 zillion years or something for the best ever computer. It's crazy though. But all these what's been getting me more, I think, is all the dimension stuff. Again, I wouldn't doubt of many things that before sounded impossible. What do you think? I forgot. I keep forgetting of the second camera. Eh? It's just to put a little. Uh, it's again a test. I'm testing to see how it goes and what happens. So we'll go from there. So yeah, and that's about it. I'm still here, just not as up for as much to make the videos. I think I have done my bit here. I understood how it works. I even study about some marketing and stuff. But again, another thing I never really wanted to sell something to someone that the person doesn't need it. You know what I mean? For example, my uncle has a company like, illumination and lighting and all that kind of stuff. And he always said I would be a good salesperson, a good salesman. But I never saw myself selling lamps because I always saw the guys having to go to the customers and kind of brainwash them to make them buy that much light so they could hit their target. And I mean, obviously, that's the business, But again, so when I was a bartender, I always said I never forced anybody to buy anything. The worst I can do is offer you something more expensive, but yeah, it's gonna taste better, yeah, sometimes. But yeah, you know what I mean. So, but I never forced anybody to buy alcohol. So that was what I had in my mind. One of my shields, it was like, I'm selling what people want. I'm like a legal drug dealer. I used to say that, yeah. But anyway, that's in the past. But still, what the point is, like, again, when with my channels, I would never imagine. I've recorded so many videos this week. I bought the dressing of the green, and then I'm recording to another channel where it's a faceless one that I have my robots interacting among themselves and talking about when they're gonna get the update to transform and stuff. It's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's cool. I'm gonna post it eventually, I think. But yeah, so I think I have done here. I may continue with some, as I said, faceless stuff to speak up. But I think that again, here on YouTube is going to be more the teaching and traveling stuff. But I am going to post more stuff on the other platform as well because, yeah, it is what it is. As I said, I'm hoping. I went to a couple of fairs last week and I got in touch with some companies that are helping me out also to build up the business properly and get some hints and tips because the teaching channel I really believe because again it's the methodology that I am defending that's the main character of it you know Okay, yeah, battery of the phone because I'm using the phone as webcam went off and this needs some grease, this chair. Yeah, so the teaching again I repeat because the methodology, the way that my teachers saw the language and the way that we present, it is indeed very very useful. It helps anyone to learn English really fast, at least to understand its structures and be able to start to communicate in a very fast way and communicate effectively. Like using may to ask for permission, for example. It's really cool. It's really cool. So yeah, and here I will see, as I said, I will be posting this here and on the other platform. It has been quite frustrating, all these, but again, I hope something happens to my brain that, talking about that, I've said that I wanted to put the sheep, and then the other day I saw something about this sheep that also made me think a lot more. Yeah, well, it is what it is. You know, the main thing I think is that we need to keep it fresh because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just an incarnation. It's just a period that we stay here. We should try to do good to each other, help each other and embrace this journey with positive actions and try to understand that together we are stronger, that help the algorithm of life, when you help others, it will bring you fulfillment. That's one thing that. And if you see, there are a lot of things that are hidden in things we learn along the way. Sorry. Yeah, If you look at it, there are things that, you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, if I if I then knew, but yeah, the thing is, you gotta try to use the technology that is available for the best. If you want to sell your stuff, as I said, I can't even close my stores. I had two Shopify stores selling girly products, because girls spend more with these things. I closed them down. They weren't selling, because I wasn't investing as much time as I should. But still, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't really want to. Just for the money, no. I never did and I will never do. Just for the money, no. It has to have something more than just the money, you know. Always, for me, always been like that, and will always be. So, yeah, let's see if I manage to do ones as is on the road today as well. I need to finish some of the online courses just to get some badges, and I have to feed myself properly today. It's been a while as well, so I stuck like I glued my grind myself back on. I went to the dentist and it was very expensive. So I bought it online, the cement and the little tools. And my cousin is a dentist. I've seen him doing. It's like Ricky Gervais when he said, like, do you know how to drive? I was like, I've seen people doing it. I can have a go. So yeah, I had a go, and it looks pretty good though. It was very well applied, and I bought even the light to dry it out and stuff. So let's see how long it lasts. I gotta get it. I need to get to a point to get it all that fixed. But for now, it's doing the trick. All right, so that's it, guys. Keep safe. Install antivirus, VPNs. Be aware of links. Be aware of easy stuff. There are scammers there with job listings, cheap stuff. You know, housing here in the UK. Sometimes you're gonna, oh man, if you see a flat cheap, don't click, mine. I tell you, don't click. That's not true. That's not a cheap flat, man. That's a scam trying to install malware in your computer. So I can assure you that. If you're into pornography, man, be very, very careful because most of those sites are very, very vulnerable. And yeah, emails, do all those double step verifications in all your emails, all your accounts, and everything because it's a new era. And, as many have already said, many scientists, the problem is not the technology. The problem is what the human will do with it or are already doing it. Or the human is already doing it, talking as a unity. Yeah? So be aware. Be aware of that. I can assure you that it's not nice to have several phone calls and emails, and it's pretty annoying. But I knew that eventually that might happen to me because I decided to go against it. I wanna, as I have been a victim, I wanna learn to help people not to be a victim. I wanna learn how to protect webs and people and be able to do good deeds, helping people from which is positive, I think, because to steal from people and sometimes vulnerable people, it can't be right in any meaning, can it? So, yeah, I guess. Right. I'm going to end it here. Otherwise, I'll go for half an hour and nobody's watching anyway. So, I'll see you when I see you.